Hey gamers, I hope you are doing great in your life. So in this video we are going to talk about 25 amazing single player, and there is no ranking this time. But let's start video. The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. This game has two types of audience. One is those who find this game boring, and the other one who loves this game so much that they spend more than 100 hours in this game. Tell in the comment section which type you fall into. Gameplay of this game include combination of magic and sword combat, which is awesome. Give it a try for its beautiful open world and engaging narrative. Red Dead Redemption. This game released 14 years ago. Red Dead Redemption is set during the decline of the American frontier in the year 1911. Follows the iconic character John Marston, a former outlaw who, after his wife and son are taken hostage by the government in ransom for his services as a hired gun, sets out to bring 3 members of his former gang to justice. The narrative explores themes of the cycle of violence, masculinity, redemption, and the American dream. If haven't played this game, then please give it a try for its story and characters. Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake is a true work of art. Why? There's an extremely brutal and horrifying experience that gives you almost no moments of reprieve. It's faithful remake of original game with greater immersion than ever before. Games offers implicit storytelling that is expanded where necessary, while preserving the original essence. It is an excellent cinematic experience with incredible action sequences that will always keep you on the edge of your seat with goosebumps. You definitely try this game. It's a magnificent experience. Mass Effect 2. It is one of those games that stay in your memory forever. Background score of this game is outstanding. I will not spoil this game for you by telling you the whole plot, so here is the short summary of this plot. After being revived from death and having to join a pro-human organization without a choice, Commander Shepard must assemble a team, battle a new threat, and make tough choices in order to save the galaxy from total annihilation once more. Do not miss this masterpiece, if haven't already tried yet. Grand Theft Auto V. This is mostly popular for its open world and online feature. The story of this game is great game. Set within the fictional state of San Andreas, based on Southern California. The single-player story follows 3 protagonists. Tired bank robber Michael DeSanta, Ned Luke, street gangster Franklin Clinton, Sean Fonteno, and drug dealer and gun runner Trevor Phillips, Stephen Ogg, and their attempts to commit heists while under pressure from a corrupt government agency and powerful criminals. I personally like Franklin. Who is your favorite? Elden Ring. This game is not recommended to casual gamers because it is a soul game, and soul games mainly focus on hardcore combat. So the plot of game is long ago. The warriors of Lord Godfrey were divested from their grace and banished from the lands, but with the promise that, one day, grace would be given back after their death, and it would guide them to their home across the fog. The lands between. One of them, or a descendant, is prophesied to stand before the Elden Ring and become Lord. Give it a try if you like soul games as well as beautiful open-world games. Days Gone. This game deserves more love from audience because this is one of the best open-world zombie game available in market now. The best of this game is its world, bike, and zombie horde. I mean, you can literally feel that quietness and silence in apocalyptic world while riding on your bike. And the thrilling part of this game is, it's zombie horde. You can kill them, either strategically or by rushing into them. The story of this game is good with some slow pacing issue. But if you want open-world game with zombies, then this game for you. Ghost of Tsushima. This game is visually stunning and its art style is amazing. It has the satisfying sword combat system with 4 styles. Game set in 1274 on the Tsushima Island, the last samurai Jin Sakai must master a new fighting style, the Way of the Ghost, to defeat the Mongol forces and fight for the freedom and independence of Japan. After completing main story there are so many sub-stories and they are engaging. You will not get bored that easily in this game. Cyberpunk 2077. There are some bugs and optimization issue, but the game itself is pretty good. Story and gameplay is impressive and Night City is actually beautiful. Here is some story overview. In 2077, local fixer Dexter Dex Deshawn hires V and Jackie to steal a biochip known as the Relic from Arasaka Corporation. They acquire the relic, but the plan goes awry when they witness the murder of the Megacorp's leader, Saburo Arasaka, at the hands of his son Yorinobu. You can customize your character, free roam the Night City, and there is so many things to do in this game. I also recommend to watch cyberpunk anime. It will surely convince you to play the game. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. I have this game on PC now, and I am currently playing this game, and I loved it, especially its gameplay. The Phantom Pain is the first Metal Gear game to fully use an open-world gameplay structure. A game set in 1984, 9 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, The Phantom Pain serves as a prequel to Metal Gear, which is set in 1995. You do not have to play any previous games to know its story, but I recommend to play Ground Zeroes. Why? You can find out by this game. Last of Us Part 1 Remake. This is one of the best single-player game I have played. The plot of this game is exactly the same as the original, with a new virus turning humans into hostile infected and being set 20 years after such. Follows a hardened survivor Joel and an immune teenager Ellie crossing across a post-apocalyptic United States in order to find a group called the Fireflies, who would be able to create a cure against the disease by studying Ellie's immunity. If you haven't played this game yet, then give it a try. Batman Arkham Knight. First of all, its graphics, it's still better than most of current-gen games, and this game released in 2015. Main villain in this game is Scarecrow. He released his fear toxin in Gotham City, and Batman has to save his city. Once again, while playing the main story, there is too much use of Batmobile, but once you complete the story, there is so much to do in-game. Its combat is amazing. You can deal with enemies either by stealth or by directly attacking them. You can use so many cool Batman's gadget, and give it a try. Resident Evil 4 Remake. The game had sold 7 million units by March 2024, making it the fastest-selling installment in the Resident Evil series. It is a survival horror game that follows the journey of U.S. Agent Leon S. Kennedy, who must save Ashley Graham, the daughter of the United States President, from the mysterious Los Illuminados cult. This game successfully adapts the essence of the original game with amazing graphics. Far Cry 3. This game has one of the best villain, Vaas. Far Cry 3 is my favorite game from Far Cry series because of its story, villain, and gameplay, although Far Cry 4 is better, gameplay-wise. In Far Cry 3, we take control of Jason Brody, a partygoer who wants to celebrate his brother's big achievement on a sinister island. While skydiving, Jason Brody and his friends land on an island overrun by pirates, where Jason is torn between fighting for the Rakyat resistance and rescuing his friends. Play this game, and you will remember Vaas for entire life. Sleeping Dog. This did not get enough credit that it deserved. This game has the cool hand-to-hand combat system, and you can use other objects from environment to knock down your enemies. It is an open-world game that follows the story of Asian-American cop Wei Shen, goes undercover in Hong Kong to infiltrate a triad organization. However, he is soon torn between his duty as a police officer and the organization he helped rise through the ranks. You have to try this game for its story and gameplay. Prototype 2. Gameplay of this game is amazing. I mean, you can literally absorb other human, can fly all over city, grab other humans, cars, and throw them on enemy. It's fun while the story of this game is also good. Alex Mercer is protagonist of Prototype 1, so you should try both games, Prototype 1 and 2. Max Payne 3. Max Payne series is mainly popular for its slow-motion shooting gameplay, and honestly, it is very cool. It is the first game in the Max Payne series not to be developed by Remedy Entertainment, instead by Rockstar Games. The game follows the life of protagonist Max Payne 9 years after the events of the end of the previous game, as he works as a bodyguard for the wealthy Rodrigo Branco and his family, alongside his friend and fellow ex-detective, Raul Passos. One fun fact about this game is, the game's plot was written by Dan Houser, co-creator and writer of Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto series, Red Dead Redemption, and Bully. So if you haven't played this game yet, then give it a try. Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 is short and amazing game. You can complete this game within 5 hours. Its gameplay is amazing and story is great. The game is set 5 years following the destructive Battle of Demeter in the original Titanfall. The militia have gained significant ground in the Frontier War, and IMC forces are on the defensive. The militia's campaign leads them to the IMC world of Typhon, a planet that serves as the central focus of the game's story. Our protagonist is Jack Cooper, and the second lead character is Titan BT7274. Try this game for its story and gameplay. Detroit Become Human. This is not open-world game, not FPS game. So what is this game? First of all, it is interactive game, and it is based on you can write your own story type of concept. I put this game on number 3 because it exactly provide us what they promise in trailer. Our decisions really matter in this game because it will decide what ending you will get. We follow 3 character story: Connor, Kara, and Marcus. It is about Android and its emotions. So, made up your mind and just start the game. First mission will set your mood to play this game. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Do you know that famous car chasing scene and prison break scene? Those scenes are from this game. Uncharted 4 is an action-adventure third-person shooter video game that follows Nathan Drake, now a retired fortune hunter, as he reunites with his long-lost brother, Samuel, and seeks to save him from a ruthless tyrant by setting off on another adventure that involves finding Captain Henry Avery's fabled pirate treasure. This game includes impressive action sequences with good story. Tomb Raider 2013. They reboot Tomb Raider series with this game. Game mainly focus on survival factor. Plot of the game focus on a new intense and gritty origin story of Lara Croft and her ascent from a frightened young woman to a hardened survivor. Armed only with raw instincts and the ability to push beyond the limits of human endurance, Lara must fight to unravel the dark history of a forgotten island to escape its relentless hold. You can try this game for our Lara Croft. Batman: Arkham Asylum. Batman's villain is one of the reasons that why we love Batman. And who is the best villain among them? Joker. So in this game, the Joker, Batman's arch-enemy, has instigated an elaborate plot from within Arkham Island, where many of Batman's other foes have been incarcerated. Batman investigates and comes to learn that the Joker is trying to create an army of Bane-like creatures to threaten Gotham City, and is forced to put a stop to the Joker's plan. Combat system in this game is pretty good and voice acting is incredible, especially Joker. If you haven't tried this game, then you should try it. Death Stranding. This game is not for everyone, because the gameplay of this game is mediocre. But the story, background music, voice acting and graphics, all these things are great. If you want mind-boggling story with great visuals, then this is for you. Otherwise skip this game. You will get bored. Story take place in the near future. Mysterious explosions have rocked the planet, setting off a series of supernatural events known as the Death Stranding. With spectral creatures plaguing the landscape and the planet on the verge of a mass extinction, it's up to Sam to journey across the ravaged wasteland and save mankind from extinction. Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart is an incredible masterpiece of art. It provides unique and refreshing experience with highly detailed game world that is visually beautiful. The main highlight of this game is its combat, which is fast-paced and intense with a wide variety of weapons and abilities to choose from. It has good story with beautiful robot twins. The game seamlessly blends the elements of first-person shooting, exploration, and puzzle-solving to create a truly immersive experience. Overall, Atomic Heart is must-play game for anyone who is looking for new and fresh experience. And our final game, I think you already guessed it, it is indeed Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think I need to tell you anything about this game, but still, I am going to tell you. This game released 6 years ago and people still finds new stuffs in this game. Why do you need to play this game? Well, because of its story, characters, and its graphics. The story set in 1899. After a failed bank robbery has forced Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang to flee, the outlaw gang experiences internal conflicts that will inevitably tear them apart. Arthur must make a choice between his morals and loyalty to the gang that raised him. What will Arthur do? Find out on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what? I don't know why I said that, but give this game your time. Do not rush it. As I said in Witcher 3, initially, it will take its time. And after that, you will spend more time with this game than your girlfriend.